Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's a rainy day, so it's the roadside vlog today. And we're basically just chillaxing and watching Crank 2 and get some water. One thing is, Crank 2 is really good. I wish they friggin' would make a Crank 3, but this is a really old movie, but they make it look like they're gonna make a sequel, but I wonder why it never happened. Easier if this mic is tied on something. Oh shit. Good thing my phone's tough. Good thing my phone's tough and put it off. Wish this freaking cord was longer. Let's move this closer. God. Yeah, he's talking to their therapist there. They friggin' giving talk to them about Chelios pointing a gun at him. And yeah, I love this movie so much. I haven't watched it in years. I watched it when I was actually a little kid, surprisingly. It's been out for a while. I wonder why they never made another one. Well, it's probably because they know they didn't have any other ideas, and usually when they get to the third one, they're just fucking, they're out of ideas and that. And the Crank Crank 1 was probably... Yeah, Crank 1 was definitely better than the second. Crank 2 is still good, but not as good as the first one. They probably would have ruined the whole series if they made a Crank 3 for sure. Because that's all you can get out of that, you know?
It's French vanilla ice cream. Ice cream.
I'm doing it. So I'd rate Crank 2 like about 5 and Crank 1 10. It's still good, Crank 2, but Crank 1 was still the best one out of them all. Wait. It's pretty cool. They got the character in it, and it has like all the tattoos of the Mexican gangs there and stuff. But the first one like started out with him friggin' driving through a mall in his car, and then driving up that edge. That edge I pulled off the seal. If you can't open it, there's a damn problem. Yeah, it's definitely an old movie that's been out a long while ago. But it's a really good one. But anyway, friggin' at least the people who made that movie friggin' was smart enough and knew not to ruin it with the third one. Because that usually happens with friggin' movies a lot of times. In the first one was the best though, because it starts out with him friggin' on this poison where he's got to keep his adrenaline up every way, doing hundreds of friggin' stop and bringing and when he's drinking a bunch of energy drinks to friggin' keep up his adrenaline level because of the Chinese poison. He's literally robbing gas stations and just filling up a garbage bag full of energy drinks. And then jacking taxis. That was the best one. Watching Crank 2 right now. I really wish I had Crank 1 on CD. You probably wouldn't find that around anymore. Yeah, in this part, they got one of the Doc's hookers tricking the 100-year-old man to lure him so they can steal Chelios' heart back. And the funny part is when it shows Chelios as a little kid and he's literally robbing the cash registers out of stores and stealing cars and everything. He's badass from the start. So funny. And it shows them on a show where they're basically, it says youth for damnation, but they don't help any of the youth. Literally, they just want to capitalize on their destruction. That's why I hate those stupid health shows. A lot of them don't even help them. They just capitalize off their mental behavior. It's pretty funny when it shows clips of him as a kid. So, the first one, number one movie. Most hilarious scenes of all in the first one. It would be good to see if they could make a third one. I'd like to at least see them try to make a third one. Yeah, turn the air conditioning back on. But I definitely rate Crank 1 the best, and like to 100, say out of 150, I would rate Crank 1 100 and rate Crank 2 like pretty close to 100. I don't know, 70 would be good because it was still really good. But I'd like to see a Crank 3 movie attempt. That would be cool. Anyway, guys, that was my review on the Crank movie series. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.